In this video, I will be sharing about how sun burns. Why? It is just not an interesting topic, right? But my doubt is, in the sun we have no oxygen. If there is oxygen, we can take the oxygen, right? Then how does sun burns? Let us see that in this video. So basically, a sun is a huge boiling amount of fire. It contains helium and hydrogen. These two gases are really flammable. I think you got the answer. But to improve it, let me share one slide. So does sun or space have oxygen? If no, then how sun burns oxygen? So basically, if you see the sun, it doesn't need oxygen when it is having helium and the hydrogen. These gases are flammable. To make your own hydrogen, what you're gonna do is take some water and take that water and keep a plant inside it. If you take some I think you know about the electricity. So when you keep some electricity with some this phosphoric acid, and if you skip that, both will be separated. Oxygen, it is an air. Only 1% of oxygen we have in the water. So when this happens, the oxygen over here and the H2O, I think you know the formula, H2. So we have H or hydrogen into 2 times and oxygen into 1 times. Plus what we have added? Sulfuric acid. So let's take sulfuric acid, because these two can be separated as gas, liquid and solid. So we are taking it in a different substance. But if you take oxygen, it has only 2 substances, gas and only liquid. So let's take it separate. So basically in water it will be dissolved oxygen. That means if it takes a fish, it breathes from it. So like that, if you take and keep on oxygen and hydrogen with electricity, basically this like that, if you keep it electricity, it will be separated from it. So take that hydrogen and keep in a fire, you will be receiving a blue flame. So that's why in the sanitizer and all we see, it will be in a blue flame. Let's move to the next slide. So the sun can burn without hydrogen and helium. This is an important point. Note that the sun, it should be noted that in the presence of carbon and nitrogen and oxygen, the stars are heavier. If you take like meteoroids, asteroids, it doesn't burn in the space, but it comes to the earth, help with the oxygen, and it burns. So like that only it is burning. I think we are using a wrong definition for sun. Actually, what is happening means the nuclear burning, because this carbon, nitrogen and oxygen are the catalysts. So when absence of oxygen, it doesn't even burning. It is called the nuclear reacting. This, the power plants and all. That is how they make electricity. So now thank you guys. Let me see you in the next video.